Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw honest truth. This is your mid-July tarot forecast, and your theme is the Four of Wands. Home, stability, backbone, your foundation. You might be spending a lot more time at home at the moment, maybe reconnecting with family members that really make you feel grounded. Let's see what else is in store for you for the rest of the month. But before I lay these cards out, if you could please hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it so much. And I know all the YouTubers ask you, you don't have to do it for them, but you can do it for me, okay? All right, what does Aquarius need to know for mid-July? Please and thank you. It's gonna turn out all right. So yeah, no big ups and downs, but there's definitely disappointment. I feel like, you know, there's maybe a particular person in the past, possibly, well, I mean, it's most likely you, but it could be another air sign, for example. I feel like in the past, overall, you've been strong, rational, grounded, and, you know, you just have a good head on your shoulders. You're able to think clearly without getting over emotionally involved in certain topics. I feel like something potentially related to work or how you make your money. It could also be something to do with your physical body. I feel like there's disappointment, but you're not actually acknowledging it right now. You might work in public services or something like that. It could be some sort of, it could be volunteer work. I mean, you could have this be just really helping people within your own community, whether it's, you know, your own like friends and family and things like that. But for a lot of you, you will be working in public services or in some sort of work where, you know, where your work and your service, what you give, it may not be a lot, but it is so desperately needed. And there's some disappointment around that. It could have been like something to do with maybe you didn't get the raise that you want, or you only got like half of what you wanted, you know, or maybe there was a 50-50 chance of a particular position and unfortunately you were the one kind of left out. I feel like, you know, you are really good at, you've kept the high ground. You've maintained your integrity, and you know, I feel like maybe you're moving in a different direction within your work or within some sort of creative project or something to do with land or property. And you know what? You're going to come out victorious, definitely. I feel like there has been a lot, in the outcome is the Six of Swords, which is overall like a positive outcome. But there has been a lot of mental stress, right? But you're gonna come out the winner, and you know, it's because you're such an awesome, you know, air sword sign. You know how to think clearly. You know that even when you get stressed, how to get back to who you are, because you've just got that within you. I feel like there might be something else that you actually find more interesting. So in the future, even though there's a disappointment now in regards to something likely related to work, for a small amount of you, that there could have been like, you know, a death within your family or friendship group, but I feel like it's not someone that you were super close to. It's like you grieve, you know, or it could have been an animal, something like that, but it's not going to be like huge, like a parent or a child or something like that. But that's for some of you, that might be a possibility. I feel like, you know, whatever it is, so you may not have been able to do exactly what you wanted to do, but what you are doing, you will be successful in, and you'll come back victorious. And I think that you might actually, because of this disappointment now, and you being successful in another aspect, it's actually lining you up for something that may be more emotionally fulfilling in the future. So in a few months or a year or however long, you may look back at the situation and be like, I'm glad that happened because it led me to something even better, something that you're really good at and you're very passionate about and you love. And some of you might even meet a partner, like for those of you who are single, yeah, with the new work, which so you wouldn't have happened if you didn't have this disappointment. Okay, let's get some clarification cards. What does Aquarius need to know for mid-July? Please and thank you. So you're disappointed because you feel like you were left out of something that you really wanted. Believe it or not, you actually manifested that with creating your own reality. Because what you want is more, and in your cognitive brain you thought, oh, this is the way for me to get more, right? But that's actually not how it was, which is why the universe pulled the rug out from under you, took this away, which actually put you in the right direction, which is a shortcut to success, to more money, more financial gain. It's crazy. You think you're actually like being diverted from what you want, but it's actually a shortcut getting you faster to what you want, right? And it is related to the job that you wanted in the future, if that makes sense. And it's actually, you made a wish, you know, you have a big wish for something that's emotionally fulfilling, and it makes you happy and joyful. And that's why this happened, because you are being put in line for something better. I feel like in the past, come on, think about it seriously. You know this, you're a rational, logical person, was that this opportunity may have looked good on paper at first, but I think upon reflection, maybe even now, you'll realize that it actually wasn't the be all end all. It's like one of those pieces of jewelry that has gold painted on the outside, but it's, you know, iron or something on the inside, or some sort of cheap metal. So it looks pretty and it sparkles, but the integrity is not really there. And so it just wouldn't have been good enough for you. It wasn't good enough. Okay, that's why you didn't get it, because you're better. Yeah, but I do see you back on the path of what you ultimately want anyways, coming in the future, and it's gonna feel good. All right, let's get some advice cards and stick around for it. You pick your own destiny cards, all right? Okay, so what advice does Aquarius need about this for mid-July? Please and thank you. Okay. It's okay to ask people for help. Specifically, there might be some men in the industry that you want to, ask for help. If this is to do with relationship, you might want to get the male perspective if it's about business, or if it's about, you know, how men love and relationships, things like that. But there might be one, maybe even two, if this is to do with your work, men that can actually really, really help you out and give their wisdom and guidance. So you might want to connect with them, because that's what they love to do. And, you know, and you will get that energy, you know? So look at the people, if this is to do with relationships or work, right? Think about the people and the men that you know that have successful businesses, successful careers, and or successful relationships. Reach out and get their expertise, because then you'll get their secrets, their tricks, and then that will actually get you closer to where they are, which is where you want to be. It's going to take a lot of time. You need to be really, really, really patient. You need to try things out. There's no one particular way of getting this goal that you want. You're going to have to try a little bit of this, and then a little bit of that, and then a little bit of that, and you really need to feel it out. And you need to do your best to be moderate and stay balanced within yourself. And yeah, just patience. It's going to take time. Also, you're going to really need to rethink your priorities, what's important, you know, work, for example, work-life balance. Where do you want to live? Is this really the way that you want to make your money? Is this how you want your physical body? You know, it's a little bit of kind of a fork in the road. You may have to make a choice about the path that you go in a particular aspect of your life. But for most of you, that will be in regards to like work and money, finances. But for those of you where this applies, if this applies to a relationship, it could be like really thinking about family, like what's important for family. What do you want in a partner? Where do you want to live? What kind of lifestyle do you want? The practical things, compatibility, just logistical things. All right, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and you are going to pick your own advice cards. Oh, advice cards. Was that a Freudian slip? I meant to say destiny cards. I guess this is extra advice for you. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3, the first number that comes to your head. Please do comment below how this reading is resonating with you. I really do love reading your nice comments. All right, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked 1. Okay, if you picked 1, I feel like this has to do overall with maybe a particular partner. If you are with a male or if you are a male, I feel like there may be a new opportunity when it comes to love. For some of you, this could also be like the birth of a child, or finding out who the father is or something like that. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Okay, and I also feel like, yeah, there's a new opportunity that could be like, for example, a contract, a deal that's been signed, a new place to live, new job, an inheritance, but something that physical, tangible, or at least practical is coming into your life. And I feel like that message might come from, you know, a male that you love, or if you are that male, then you might be giving that message or receiving it. Anyways, your advice is just to friggin' kick back, relax, meet up with people, hang out, be social. It doesn't mean go to big parties, but this means, you know, with friends and family that you're close to and you're connected with, you know, have a few drinks, have some nice food, and just do whatever you need to do. Literally party. That's as an advice card. You just need to enjoy life. Take it easy. Let your hair down. Okay, if you pick two, I feel like, you know, you need to be really proud of yourself with how far you've come. You've accomplished so much. You're really good overall at the self-care and making yourself presentable and nurturing yourself. This could be a nurturing energy in your life that's almost like a mom energy, but like awesome mom energy. And there is a lot of love. There is a lot of emotion and affection towards this person, or them towards you, for example. So that's nice. And your advice is just whatever it is related to your work or your physical body or fitness, anything like that. It's just like you're creating the foundation for future growth. So it's not like if it's, for example, with money or profit or something like that, land maybe, you're not necessarily going to see a profit for the time being. You're still in the investment phase. So just keep doing it with that love, care, commitment, and affection. So yeah, keep doing it. If you pick three, you may be thinking a lot about like family or community and just feeling a lot of love. I feel like that love and community and connection makes you feel grounded, and it actually makes you a better manifester and creating what you want. You might be getting out in nature a lot more, which is really important, taking care of your physical body, all of your physical needs. But being able to really manifest what you want. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's going to be like community and love and connection with your friends and your family, for example, and potentially where you work. Your advice is that, you know, you are connected to the divine goddess, you know, obviously male and female both are, just pointing that out. To the divine goddess, and there are a lot of messages coming your way, a lot of information. You have all of the answers within you. All you have to do is be open to receiving them. So that might help by when you connect with the earth a lot more, but also connecting with your dreams, dream interpretation. Google how to remember my dreams, things like that. There are so many really awesome tips. You can also, you know, message me about dream interpretation. I love doing it a lot. Anyways, and also paying attention to synchronicities, but definitely get out in nature more. I feel like that will help give you a lot more clarity as well, but I feel like you're already kind of doing that, and hanging out with people, which is so good. Honestly, we're social species. We need connection, community. It's how we have evolved. If you'd like a private reading, please send me an email or check out my website. You can also follow me on social media. That's all in the description box below. I do monthly and mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. All right, secret bonus card. Ooh, there's something you're not looking at clearly. If you're taking any drugs or any type of substances, you really need to cut it out. If there's someone that makes you feel confused with a fog of confusion, you really need to walk away. Whatever it is to clear your head, there's something that is causing a lot of fear and doubt. You know, you need to snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it, because you're not seeing things clearly. So whatever you need to do to get rid of this energy, okay, do it. Have a great month. See you later. Bye.